Hey guys, what is up?
Hope everyone is doing well, hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people are starting to drop their motivation, the motivation's decreasing, and these periods of time generally require you to stay strong and not to panic because we are very, very close to that takeoff, okay? So I found a very interesting picture here with a lot of interesting points, and I really want to cover them, so maybe that will boost your morale, because I have been receiving some messages for certain individuals that are like, oh, I feel like it's never gonna happen, we've been promised this, that, and it's not happening. What's going on? Should I just leave? Should I just take my little profits that I've made so far and just wrap it up because it feels like it'll never happen? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me just remind you why we're still in here, okay? Why we're all still together, and what is gonna happen. So as you see, okay, from this picture, which I found on Twitter, not sure who it belongs to, but I think it's genius, okay, amazing. So here you've got the rocket, okay, Shibarium, and you've got Bone on top, okay? And the rocket is obviously being prepared to launch, and these things are gonna help it launch and are gonna help us take it to the moon. Now, first, okay, it says why Bone. First point, it is designated as gas fee, rewards and governance coin of Shibarium blockchain. It is going to be used for Shibaswap v2, ShibaNet, Metaverse, NFT game, plus third-party projects built on it, okay? So guys, very, very important. It's a governance coin, don't forget. So you're going to have the ability to, take part in decision making, voting. So extremely important. Off the Shibarium blockchain, which is going to be absolutely, a layer 2 revolutionary blockchain that's going to change so much, and a lot of things are going to be built around it. And that will be used for Shibaswap v2. Now, Shibaswap v2 hopefully is a very, very good upgrade of Shibaswap, which I don't mind Shibaswap. I think it's very simple, very easy to use. So you can just imagine how many new things are going to be on Shibaswap v2, ShibaNet, Metaverse, Game Plus, and third-party projects built on it. So everything's going to be built around Shibarium, and Shibarium will require Bone, okay, in every single transaction. So take that into account. Every single transaction. Imagine if millions of transactions are going through Shibarium, how powerful Bone will be and how much it'll grow in price. I mean, the price will just carry on growing and growing and growing. It's not like we're waiting just for one development that will change the price and that's it, we'll stick to it. No, it's gonna carry on pushing the price like no tomorrow. And then we've got another point which is very important. Here we've got 230 million limited, low supply, which is not listed on major central exchanges yet and has not been loaded by whales yet. So that is an important point. So first of all, low in supply, extremely important. Unlike its big brother Shiba Inu, which there's too much of it in circulating supply, and that is causing a massive headache for all the developers, all the people, and kind of losing the hope in it at times, because there's just, I think quadrillion supply. That's absolutely insane. They're going to take years for it to burn, and the burning projects have to be constantly updated, incorporated, and new ones have to be developed in order for burns to go up. So that is definitely a massive pain, okay? But for us, in our case, okay, for the majority Bone holders, the supply is very limited. So think about it, you're going to be holding a token that everyone desires, that everyone wants, and they will be willing to pay a higher price just because you have it. So take that into account. And the moment it gets listed on major central exchanges like Binance, oh my days, what are we expecting? We're expecting to be taken to the moon straight away because the price is going to change. The exposure that it's going to get is going to be absolutely insane. And just in general, the fact that a lot of social media is going to start covering it, influencers and famous people jumping on the bandwagon, try out Bone, all because Binance or any other big exchange listed it. So I think it is going to bring a lot of positivity. Now, whales haven't loaded up, correct, okay? Perhaps it's good that a lot of us are loading up, average size investors, because if we just have whales buying up Bone, it is kind of dangerous because the market cap isn't that high and they could move the market like no tomorrow. So I think we should take into account the fact that the whales are still not there, so let's load up before they completely push the price up. Well, and from then on, I don't know what else they could do, but I can tell you for sure that whales play a very strong part. Now, another point, we've got Shibarium and Bone as the ecosystem, which has famously made millionaires among common people around the globe. Yes, correct. Ecosystem, very important, and I think Shibarium and Bone are gonna be together all this time, you know, and they will need each other. And I think with Shibarium, we are gonna see this ecosystem in different lights, because at the moment Bone doesn't have a utility, so it's hard for the price to go up. But imagine with a utility, oh my god, what am I gonna see? It's gonna be absolutely crazy. So take that into account. Another point, Shibarium is being developed by experts at XFund to compete against about 12 other blockchains such as BNB, Sol, Matic. So all these blockchains did very well. I mean, BNB is a massive comparison. So I think you know, if we get the same kind of, you know, success as them, then I think we are going all the way to the moon for sure. Nothing's stopping us. And for those of you interested in actually getting some X funds, go for it, because the price is still very nice, very low in supply, and also, you know, they're working on Shibarium, so they are playing a massive role. They're expected to go up to $10,000 at least, and it was $10,000 not long ago, by the way, if you look at the charts. And last point, the value of Bone will only increase as new apps are built on it over time. So think about it. Not only when Shibarium comes out, okay, big developments, the price will change, but think about all the other developments that will be happening, like all the things that will be built around Shibarium, like as I've mentioned before, and it will constantly be being built. So the price will never stop increasing. There'll never be a point where you just say, okay, so we've just reached the point, let's just all sell. It'll just keep on increasing. The more projects that are built around it. So I think Bone is so lucrative. It will be so successful, and it's just such a great opportunity that I am just left speechless. Sometimes, you know, I wake up and I don't believe that something will be just, you know, so bright and bring us so much joy, because this is one of the greatest opportunities that I have seen in a long time. So for those of you that are procrastinating, missing out on opportunities and not loading up, then hey, you know, what can I say? It is your decision. Just don't regret it, because I personally will be up there, okay, where we're all planning to meet up in the moon once the rocket takes off, and we'll probably be looking down on you guys and reminding you these golden days were there and you did not take any action. So as of now, ladies and gentlemen, stay and be patient. I know Bone hasn't moved that much. It's been kind of low, but again, opportunities to load up. So don't panic. Just let the developers carry on with what they're doing. Also, I'm going to be producing a lot of interesting content in regards to Bone, Shibarium, so please subscribe. You know, the role it does take is literally a second to click on it, hit that notifications bell, because this community is growing. We're exchanging a lot of interesting information. Also, follow us on Twitter, okay? We're on Twitter, going hard, and definitely going to start being very active, so watch out for that. It'd be very nice if you guys could follow. And yeah, if you have any thoughts in regards to why you shouldn't or you should buy Bone, please leave it down below in the comment section. Let the people know, let the public know. Let's engage, let's talk. You know, at the end of the day, discussion, information, and all this stuff is what drives all these you know, investments. So please feel free to do that. And I want to say a big thank you to everyone, and I'll see you in my next video.